What up, what up? Peace, everybody. It's your boy Wax Groove TV, home of the Brokers Podcast, you know. Back at it, man. One take Wax. Bang this video out, one take. Short video, nothing crazy. We got to touch on Roc Marciano again, man. So, Roc, last project, Elephant. I'm going to botch the name right now. Man's Elephant Bones something. Long story short, I can't even remember it right now. I'm fried. I'm fried. My brain is fried. I'm not fried. Um, yeah, so he dropped his most recent project, dropped with Alchemist. That was a classic. So since then, last week he actually just put out a project with Jay Worthy, nothing bigger than the program. So Roc's doing all the production. Obviously, Jay Worthy's rapping. Um, Big fan of Jay Worthy. Got put on to him via Larry June. Obviously, I'm a Larry June fan. So needless to say, I had to check it out because, like I said, I like Jay Worthy. Definitely a huge Roc fan. So with everything that Roc's done for the culture, it's undeniable. Roc is definitely the underground king, right? He coined a certain style that is now becoming more acceptable on the mainstream level. It's become like it's become the standard. You know, when we look at underground or not mainstream artists, for your Action Bronsons, your Griseldas, your Sky Zoos, your Willie the Kids, you know, just other people like that. You know, those drumless beats are just developing your own sound and style. Like he really pushed that forward. So Roc is forever the underground king. However, listening to this project, right? He produced this project for Jay Worthy. He had produced another project for TF, which is one of Flea Lord's peoples. Obviously, we know about the work he did with Stove God. So, kind of had me thinking, what does this do for Roc's career, right? He's been around. First project dropped, what, 2010 when we got Moshberg? We're now in 2023, you know, 6 months in, essentially. And we're about to be in 2024. So, been on top for quite some time, right? Doing this thing. So, my thought process is, does this prolong Roc's career, right? Being able to, one, rap at a high level consistently, but two, being able to produce at a high level. I was telling my brother Esteban yesterday, we had spoke briefly. I said, how dope would it be if rap strictly produced for other people and then rapped on other people's beats, like he did with this Alchemist project or the Muggs project, right? So just imagine Roc on, like, I don't know, a V Don project or a Derringer project or a RZA production, I should say, rather than project. Um, just working with other producers to help produce his sound or push his sound forward while strictly producing for other people. Don't get me wrong, when he raps over his own production, it's always fire. But I feel like this last project with Alchemist, it really made him kind of push forward and push his creativity, and I truly enjoyed it. But as a producer, and he's putting out this is the third project that I've listened to or that I can think of offhand that's been solid front to back. So if he's able to do that as a producer and continuously do that, you know, how long is that going to extend his career? You know what I mean? Because now you're not just getting money from the rapping side and the merch. You're getting your production credits or paid for the production per track or whatever, however it works. You're getting your production credits and all of that in order. Um, so yeah, I mean, he's kind of tackling a new lane that he had already created. You know what I'm saying? But I think the dopest part is, like, when you listen to this Jay Worthy project and the production on that, it is so tailored to Jay Worthy and what Jay Worthy does. You listen to that Stove project, everything sounds like a perfect fit for Stove God and no one else. Same thing with that TF project. The samples and the production on that, it was perfect. And that album is fire. I can't even remember the name of it off the top right now. If I remember, I'll pop the link for it in the description on Apple Music. But that project was fire too, and none of them sound alike. I think that's the best part. Like, the fact that Roc can find these samples, and be able to loop these samples, or be able to chop up these drums and this and that and this movie sample, and still give it like a cinematic feel, but then have it specific to an individual artist. Not many producers are doing that. A lot of them follow the same formula for a while before they start to switch up. I remember Alchemist kind of talking about that recently, where he was saying more or less. He got bored with his production process because it was kind of the same thing, just over and over and over. But I don't feel like Rock does that. He may do that. He may not. He may just put together a bunch of stuff and then just say, all right, this sounds like it goes with this person. Take that. Take this. Take this. But I don't know. Just my thoughts. I'm curious what you guys think. One, have you listened to the project? What do you think about the project? Two, seeing as Rock did a project with Jay Worthy, how do you think Larry June would sound over some Roc Marciano production? If I'm not mistaken, they do have a record together already. But I do like what Alchemist did with Larry. So could Larry do the same thing with Rock? And then can we get Jay Worthy to do the same thing with Alchemist? You know what I mean? I'm just playing around right here. You know what I mean? It's kind of like some rap dream team, super records going on right now, producer album joints. But I mean, I think it'd be dope. It's just kind of fun play on what's out there. Shout out to Larry. Shout out to Jay Worthy. Shout out to Alchemist. Shout out to Roc Marciano. This guy just keeps winning, man. And how long can you sustain that? Because it seems like he keeps finding new ways to sustain that. Like I said, the production, that's huge. If you can be ill and consistent with your production, you're going to be around for a while. But if his production keeps him around for a while, does his pen game stay sharp going into his latter years? Because, he's not a spring chicken. Rock is in his 40s, and he's still rapping at a very high level. So let me know what you guys think. Just some random thoughts I thought I'd put out there because I was listening to the project. And like I said, I enjoyed the project. If you haven't already, check it out. Yeah, peace. It's your boy Wax, Wax Group TV. Slap that subscribe button. We love you. Peace.